What's up, guys? Miniman here, and today's a bit of a different topic. Like, if you don't want to watch this video, it's okay. If I say something that you don't like, then I'm just a child, and but this is like, I know some of the science and stuff through lots of research on like why people get depressed and whatnot. Oh, that's a bit loud. So, like, I think this video could be pretty informative for most people, but like, if you don't like it, then you don't have to watch it. So yeah, if you go, oh, I didn't like this video offended me, you're terrible, you don't have to watch it. So yeah, we'll get into some battles while I talk. Okay, so there's this like hormone thingy in your body called dopamine, and what it is it kind of like makes you feel happiness. So if you've got like a lot of dopamine, you'll feel like really happy, and you can get dopamine through doing like different activities and things. So like when you scroll on social media, like when you do pleasurable things, when you get like pleasure, that's when you get dopamine. So dopamine makes you like feel happy, or not happy, but not sad. But there's like a graph, and it's like the dopamine graph, and hang on, I'll show you that now. So these are the graphs. So this is when you say, so you've seen the graph, that's the graph that I'm talking about. Now I will just like explain it. So the top half is like when you're happy. So when it goes up, that means you're getting more dopamine, meaning you're going to be happier. So I'll give you an example of like a high dopamine thing, like, or playing video games is like a dopamine thing. Eating junk food, generally things that are bad for you. Like, so yeah, what else would there be? Video games, like scrolling on social medias. You've got, yep, that's like, you get the idea. It's like not really good things, but yeah, kind of, I don't know how to describe like all the activities together, but it's like activities that you kind of waste your day doing or something. Like, I know what they are, but I don't know how to group them and categorize them. But pretty much, when you do one of them, your dopamine goes up, meaning you feel like really happy. Okay, this is dude's here. Holy moly. We escaped. So your dopamine goes up, but it doesn't stay up. It'll go up and it will peak, and you'll feel pretty good, but then it'll crash down and dip, and you'll feel bad. So it'll dip. So if you experience happiness, it'll go up, and it'll then dip. Holy moly, did we just win? Okay, we did. Okay, so when it will go up, you play the video games, then afterwards it'll dip. Hang on, this is one. So you play the video games, it goes up, and it will return back, but it doesn't return back to normal. It returns back just below normal. So say you play video games every day, and that's all you do. Like, you don't balance it out with the next thing I'm going to talk about. Your dopamine, it will start a little bit lower. Video games won't be as effective anymore, and then you'll be a bit lower, and then after each like time you play it, it's got to dip again. Then it returns back, but it returns back lower, and then like it just goes down and down and down. So that's like too much instant gratification things. This is the other graph that goes up. So this is the one of the really happy people. We're in a game now. So the other graph, when it dips, it means you're experiencing pain. So pain can be like a lot of things. So you can like experience pain, and it will dip, and then it will go up, and it will return, but it can't go back to the baseline. It'll dip and it will rise, but it won't go all the way back. It'll stop like just in top. So if you experience a lot of pain, over time, your dopamine will rise. No, my blocks are in the wrong spot. I could have clutched, but I couldn't switch to them. So, yeah, pain means pretty much if you experience a lot of pain, you'll, like, get high dopamine. But, what is pain? So, pain is, like, having a cold shower. Pain could be... Okay, I blocked myself in here so that I can get a pickaxe. Okay. So pain could be like going and doing exercise, going for a run, having a cold shower. It could be like, what else is there? Like things that you like don't enjoy doing, like eating healthy food, or what else could be like pain? Okay, this guy doesn't realize that this isn't my base. Whee! So yeah, pain is more like exercise, good food. But like, you've always got two options whenever you do things. So you've got the pain and the pleasure. So, say you're gonna have a shower, you can do a cold shower or a warm shower. One of them's gonna make it go up to start, the other's gonna make it go down. But then, after the badness of the cold shower, you'll be happier than the goodness of the hot shower, because of like the graph. I've been trying to draw it with like my crosshair. Okay. Oh my gosh, I bought the wrong thing. Or like when you have a snack, it's either pain of like an apple or the pleasure of a chocolate bar. Or when you sit and play video games, it's either video games or exercise. Like there's always the two choices. Like you can come up with more, but there's always like, you can always choose either a pain or a pleasure. So people may go, well, if I'm depressed, I'm feeling pain all the time. Not necessarily. If you're depressed, then usually you're still doing like the instant gratification things, like the pleasure things, but it's just like not working as well, because I'll just bring up the graph again quickly. If it goes up, see this spike? This is playing video games. Or it's not, but it's like the thing that you usually do. It doesn't even work as well anymore, because you haven't, like, because you've been doing it so often, and it's gone down so much that it just doesn't want to work anymore. So yeah, this is what's going to happen to your dopamine if you do the pain activity first. Or not do the pain activity first, but when you do the pain activity, like it automatically returns back. Like your body does it like automatically. Holy moly! So automatically, if you do the pain thing, then you'll feel better. Like it's not you'll feel better while doing something. You just be like a happier general person. No, let me run. Holy moly, I'm insane. Okay, is that an auto clicker noise? No, go away. Wow, okay. Yep, that's the end. So if you want to like not feel depressed, if you're saying, oh, I'm depressed, to feel non-depressed, like you just gotta stop playing video games, don't look at social media, don't like you can do it sometimes, but you need to have more of the pain. So like I would say, here we go, we're gonna erase this line. Okay, so you wake up and you play video games, so it goes up and then it goes down and returns back to there. But then say after you play the video games, you go for a run, so it'll like dip and then go up. and you'll be like sort of equaled out. It's not exactly like that, and then say, but then like it's equaled out there, and then say you lift some weights or something, it'll go down, and be up. Then say you have a cold shower. Say you're doing so good, but then you decide, no, I'm playing more video games now, so it'll dip. And say I'm gonna have some chocolate. You eat the chocolate, then you have a pizza for dinner. So, as you see, even though it went up, it's gone down because it's got to balance out. There's no way to like exactly balance it out, but like you just gotta try using your common sense and going, okay, have I had more pain or pleasure today? So you can instantly feel happier by just having a bit more pain. Or so some ways you can do that is just like go for a run every day. You could like do some exercise every day. Do something that you don't like doing, like a cold shower. It's great like version of it, because it's like really easy and anyone can do it, except I hate the cold, so I suck at them. But what I do is I have it on hot, which like makes it go up, but then I switch it on cold, and I like not full cold, like say this is the tap, and it can go from there to there. It's a mixer tap, and that's like middle, and I usually have it on that for the hot, or swap it like to here and then to here and then to here and then to here, and then I'll have it on cold and be in there for as long as I can, so like maybe a minute, and that's good for me. So yeah, that's pretty much how it works, what like the sciencey stuff behind it, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So if this video helped you, you can subscribe. No, it's okay. I learned this from like other videos that I've watched and stuff, and I just thought it was like interesting, and some people might like want to hear it. So yeah, that's it. So maybe you could help out a friend by going, nah, if you think you're sad and stuff and whatever, just experience more pain. It's gonna sound really weird, but it's like it's actually how it works. I haven't like told you lies to make your life be worse, because that's not what I want, because I'm pretty sure a lot of people's lives are already pretty worse. So yeah, there's like emotional pain, and then there's like this kind of pain that you want to do, like so easy ways to do it is like exercise. It's easier just to stop the the bad ones, like stop watching bad things, stop playing video games as much. Still love playing Nethergames, but I don't do it as much, and I find it more fun. So, because like, yeah, I'll tell you why people are getting like burnt out. They do this graph, so draw, erase. If you just play Nethergames, it'll be up, and then it'll go down, but then it'll go up again, then it'll go down, then it'll go up again, then it'll go down, then it'll go up again, and it'll go down, up, down, and like I'm going, it spikes, it goes back down, and it returns, but it doesn't return to, so this is where it started, so this was your base, this was your base, like this was your base, this was your base, this was your base, this is your base, so it like steps downwards if you're only playing like Nethergames. Go up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, and then like back up. So you can see your base gradually decreases until that same thing, playing video games, doesn't even make you feel happy anymore. It's still in the the bad section. So this is pretty much the sad section, or like the pain section, but you can feel happy when like doing exercise and stuff, so that's why it's good. And then this is like the section where you feel good. So video games won't even do that anymore. You might need to go to something else more like stimulating, like I don't know, junk food. That might get you back up there, but then it'll knock you down more, and then like yeah. So eventually Nethergames doesn't even like make you feel happy anymore after all like so many of these. Like it's not a quick thing. It takes ages, like ages and ages and ages. So that's why people get like burnt out of Nethergames and YouTube and stuff. So yeah. I'll see you in the next one, and goodbye.